Buta na. Buta na. So I don't think there's anyone watching right now. But I'm gonna record this as I go. So eventually, I'm expecting at least someone to actually see the video itself, and hopefully we can get from there. Konnichiwa! Watashi wa Hakai Mateo desu, and I am the Otaku Crusader of the second dimension, aka the anime world. And welcome to the first live stream. This is a very experimental thing that I'm planning to do. I'm hoping that anyone who's pondering into whatever the hell I'm trying to do here would be able to see this specific video for starters. Maybe you've listened to my Nightcore songs, and maybe you've seen a couple of clips on TikTok before, and we're hoping to get a good start here. But before anything else, I would just like to. I know I've had a few foreigners watching the live stream. That's eventually gonna watch the live stream. Maybe not right now, but I'm expecting a couple of people who doesn't really speak Tagalog to really watch the video. So I'm just gonna teach you guys a very simple phrase that I'm gonna be using all throughout this. Uh and that's wala ganun talaga eh. It means it is what it is. And that's what literally all I could say from whatever the hell happened last night at DexCon WrestleStorm 3. So here we go. Here's the thing that gotta happen. I was booked to have a match at that show, but apparently, uh, I got pulled out of the cart. By the way, hello Morgrill. Um, I'm just gonna explain what exactly happened. So I got booked for a match at DexCon. I was even in the meet and greet on Saturday, and people was were expecting to actually see me fight for the very first time at DexCon. Because I've never been on DexCon as a wrestler. I've always been on the production side, always helping out to set up the lights and stuff like that. But this is the very first time I'm actually gonna fight. And the sad thing about this is that the booker, matchmaker Miguel, or he calls himself now as SJM. So let's just address it. Mr. SJM wanted wanted me to have a fight, but apparently he said that there wasn't enough time for me to at least have a match, at least a 5 minute match at the show, which is kind of weird. Now that you've now that I've thought about it, because even afterwards, there's been a lot of matches that's really gone way beyond just 5 minutes, and they were able to do whatever they wanted to do. So that's really concerning on my part. The fact that they've advertised the show to actually have a wrestler that people actually would like to see there wrestle for the very first time, a wrestler that has a gimmick that they may have not seen before for the very first time at a show, and they decided to pull it out. They decided to take away whatever that specialty is for that show, and just not show it to the fans because there wasn't enough slot for it, I guess, and they just really decided to pull it out. Or maybe SJM is planning some tricks on me. I don't really know. So all in all of what happened, um, all I could say is wala, ganun talaga eh. Instead of Nani at Tender, I think that's the much more apropos phrase at this point, because everything that has happened to me at the past 3 years has been constant bullshit. and I'm hoping that this doesn't get demonetized or some shit like that. But I'm just really just laying it out here, and just I just want to really cover whatever the hell I've been through. I know there's been a lot more for other wrestlers. They've been through shit as well. The entirety of Pinoy wrestling is not has not actually been a a prosperous path for a lot of people. It may just look like they're cool when you see them in their interviews and see them in the show. They're very chill, but everybody in the show has gone through shit. Let me just put it that way. Everybody has gone through a lot of sufferings, a lot of a lot of hardships. They had to train every day. I had to train every day myself. We had to even find ways to make time in order to train, juggling everything through with our personal goals. Even though we everybody else had jobs, even though I am unemployed, I still couldn't find. I still could not find sometimes the time to actually be strong enough for the training that's about to come. But I really just had to deal with it in order to survive. I've said in the I've said and they've said as well that I've been in the industry for about 3 years now, but I've been training professional wrestling for actually 4 years now. I've started in 2022, and that's what I'm about to show you guys as well. How I started in professional wrestling and how I found otakuism, because I'm just gonna be honest about it. Um, Despite of how far otakuism is deep in, despite of how deep otakuism is in my heart right now, that is the reason why I'm fighting. But my priority one has always been professional wrestling, because I found professional wrestling uh, at a very young age, apparently, and I've seen the way how story goes with professional wrestling, and that's the part of it that I actually enjoy. What I don't enjoy is the constant bullshit that every wrestler has to go through, but at the same time there's a payoff that is eventually gonna find itself out. And once you get to that payoff, that that I don't want to give like a bad comparison to this, but if a wrestler ever comes to a point where they see the finish of the things that they've been gone through that they've been going through, that's the good stuff. They finally see the fruit of their labors, and I think that's the part of what I really want to go with this. I want to be not just successful in my own accord through otakuism. I'm actually using otakuism to drive more people in to this shit. I think I've said that so many times that I think it's already a redundant thing that I keep talking about it, but I just want to go into to an even much more excruciating detail on how that thought process goes. Since okay, let me put it this way: since the since I've joined professional wrestling, I've also been a hardcore otaku. And I know that there's a really large market out there for people to actually enjoy both of them. And I've been through websites like 4chan, I've and Reddit before, and I know there's a lot of people like me out there who aren't really in shape to really even touch grass, but I somehow needed a motivation to be able to do that. For some, they'll be able to find like an info thread on Fit. They'll be able to find something else out there for them to really get out there. But some, it would take a figure to follow in order for them to be able to get through with life. And I think there's a lot of them out there that just couldn't find it. And a lot of Gen Zs, a lot of younger people who pretty much are in the same thought process as I was when I was a kid, that probably never had even seen professional wrestling before, because there's never been uh, a bridge between the two. Like, you would watch a lot of anime, but sometimes, whatever anime that you're watching, I don't think it hits hard enough to get you through by the day. Like, you finish like 12 seasons of Amagami SS, and then you think you're satisfied, and then somehow there's like a gap in your heart. No matter what shonen anime that you watch, nothing can fill that void. And I think that's because there's no action in real life that can get enough from anime. Like, let's just put it this way. Maybe some can find the action in anime to be enough, but they couldn't really see it to manifest its way into the real world. And for some, it's kind of hard to find. Like, there's a lot of things in there, like the Moe stuff, and a lot of the things that would find your way out of the world, to just forget about things, like the 2D waifus and shit like that. And I've been through the same things. But let's just put it this way. I found professional wrestling first, and I loved this craft so much that I wanted to do something special about this, to contribute something really great for the local scene. Because I've been seeing the scene for ever since I was in college. I've been seeing like shows of PWR before. I've seen MWF shows before. Just a very slight glimpse of it as I go back to watching The World God Only Knows, and just seeing related videos of Jake De Leon fighting whoever the heck is on PWR at the time. Uh, I just couldn't get into it fully, but I've seen them, and I've seen how far they've gone through. Now, let me just get to what I'm trying to pull off. Because I love both of them, I want to build that bridge. And I think the way to do it is to have a character to be the figure in order to bridge that gap, in order to, you know, get more people in to actually watch the product. Like, if you watch a lot of anime and never have been a fan of professional wrestling before, I think it will be a much more relatable thing to do if you do find a figure to relate to. And that's where I am now. I am the Otaku Crusader of the second dimension, aka the anime world. And my job is to bring otakuism to Pinoy wrestling in order to be recognized by my brethren in the otaku world. And that's also what's disappointing me to what just happened in the last show. So I'm gonna like just show a very fast clip here of what actually fucking happened. Well, that's not the F word. Sorry, YouTube, that's not the F word. That's just I said fun. Okay, I said fun. I'm not trying to curse. I just say shit. That's it. But yeah, I don't want to flood. I don't want to get demonetized and stuff like that. Anyways, so I'm just gonna show a really short clip here of what actually happened in the last show, because you guys need context. I know a lot of my viewers have never actually watched the show this past Sunday, and actually were wondering what the hell actually happened. What happened to you, Hakai? Why are you sad? Why are you frustrated and stuff like that? So I'm gonna just show a really quick clip here of what Dex gonna actually publish in that day. And yeah, just I'm just gonna like we're just gonna go very just gonna go through it very quickly here. I'm just looking for the clip. Give me a second, guys. Where is it? Where is it? Here it is. Okay. Uh, let me switch to. Here we go. All right. By the way, I'm gonna answer your questions in a bit here. I'm just gonna show you guys what just happened this past Sunday for those who have never came into the show. So here's what happened. So I just came in. For the very first time, I actually opened my wife's eyes to these people.
Introducing, after over 3 years, making his next one debut match, the Otaku Crusader, Hakai, Mateo!
And I started to greet people. I started to act like, even though I have a disdain for these people, I try to be nice. This is my first show. That's good. So I'm just trying to, be kind to the people, and I'm happy to be here. Because for the past 3 years, I've never been booked at this show. This is my first time to be booked at a show like next time.
Ladies and gentlemen, after our overwhelming show tonight, I'm afraid that we have gone overtime. Which just means that I believe we don't have any 5 more minutes to spare. Unfortunately, that means that this match has been cancelled. Since we're gonna get our things rolling, we will be having an intermission. And for all of you to give your refreshments, we'll be adding an extra 5 minutes into this. See you all in 15 minutes.
Yeah, so that's kind of what happened. And yeah. Wala, ganun talaga eh. It is what it is. And I don't know what the hell's gonna happen to me at this point with that show. I'm just glad Sonny Go is actually a man of culture like me. And he actually appreciates whatever the hell I'm trying to say sometimes. And I get to be booked in Pusu Wrestling for almost every show that they're having, live streams, conventions, bars. I've been through a lot of matches. I think I've been through more than 27 or 28 matches last year, which is great for a professional wrestler. But I think I can go more than that. I think we need more than that, and I think Pinoy wrestling can go an extra mile. Yeah, so. Sonny Go, thank you very much for been constantly booking me to these shows, and that's been able to help me to build myself up. Just imagine, I when at the very first day of me finding the training for let's just go back, okay, to MWF. I've been in MWF back in 2022, and I don't even know what the hell went into my head because I know I'm not fit enough to be a professional wrestler. I've been watching professional wrestling to like keep me distracted sometimes whenever I couldn't watch an anime, and then I watch back anime that I could watch whenever I think there's a storyline in pro wrestling that I don't enjoy. So I just constantly go back and forth between the two, and I never really go outside. I've been doing that, um, and then I don't know what the hell happened. I just decided to, hey, I kind of want to fight. I kind of want to beat the ass of these normie uh, people that are in professional wrestling and just prove to them that an otaku like me can actually offer something else to the business and can I can actually lift this up, and that's what I'm trying to do. So in this next segment, I'm just gonna like um show you guys a couple of things that happened before I got to Pusu Wrestling. So, as I mentioned, also that I've been in MWF. I know some fans actually seen me before in MWF, and actually, I'm gonna show you guys a couple of appearances that I've had in MWF that I don't think you guys have spotted yet, or maybe you have and maybe forgot about it, because I've always been the Otaku Crusader even at the very first day. So keep that in mind. That I've it's always been me. This is not a gimmick. This is not a character that I'm playing as. This is actually me trying to convey what I actually think should be in professional wrestling. So I'm gonna show you guys a couple of videos from a couple of years back. But hey, let me just answer some questions from the chat. So let's open up the chat here. There's a chat section. There you go. So here you go. There's a chat section. Let's enlarge that and see here. Morgan takas tatlong ads. What the hell, man? There's a lot of loading. Okay, I'm sorry about that. Um, I don't know if there were ads. I'm using premium apparently, but thank you for watching the ads to like help me out to fund the channel and shit like that. So thank you, Morgan Real. If Ravenna has Ravenatics, what do you call the Hakai Mateo fans? You know, I've um okay, I haven't actually thought about it that deep, but because I before I was trying to look for Otaku Crusaders in the past. If you guys could remember from last year, I actually interviewed a lot of professional wrestlers, asking them to join the Otaku Crusade that I'm trying to embark on after I got left off by some psyop psyop bastard and TRM bitch that's been trying to get through my wife. But anyways, I'm trying to find Otaku Crusaders, but I think that's what I would call. Maybe not. Maybe I'm not gonna call you guys the Otaku Crusade yet, cause I'm not. I couldn't evaluate if you guys are actually real otakus or not, just from the chat. I couldn't really tell. Okay, so maybe I could call you brosans. Uh, maybe I Hakai Natix sounds so cringe because it's so lazily thought of. I'm gonna come up with something, but maybe not right now because I don't know. You could just call Hakai fan. I think that's really it. A Hakai otaku. Sure, if you're deeply obsessed enough, which is kind of creepy. Please don't be that deep and obsessed with some fat otaku wrestler that you barely talk to. Hackers. I don't know, bro. We'll come up with something. We'll come up with something. Shout out Cedric Winner 2387. Hakai is my guy. Thank you, boss. God bless. Thank you. Thank you. Whatever God you're who blessed me. Um What is the closest anime character to Hakai Mateo? That's a good question. Um, I couldn't answer it without getting demonetized. Let me just put it that way, bro. I couldn't give you like an example that would not get me demonetized. So I'm just gonna I'm just gonna um let you guess where I got it from. Yes, I am. Do you feel that Miguel is rage baiting you? I think so, but the fact that he's the booker and I'm a professional wrestler, the fact that I get to get pissed all the time to other wrestlers, it's kind of part of the job to like keep the hype up, but he's the boss technically, and I try to stay professional despite of the bullshit I'm going through with him. So whatever Mr. SJM is trying to pull off, um I couldn't really do much at the moment. I can only make these videos to let you guys understand and let these guys understand the value that I'm trying to put on. The reason why I need to get booked is because not only I've been able to pull a lot of people in to Pinoy wrestling through my work with Otakuism, I'm actually able to hype up a crowd just to say that your anime suck. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to stay positive, but I'm going through it. I'm trying to be professional. So just give me some space, guys. Come on. Nintendo. Is that it? There's no more questions for now. Okay. So I'm just gonna um hide the chat for now, and we're gonna watch a couple of videos that either you guys seen before or maybe you haven't. So I'm just gonna go through a couple of matches that I've had in MWF. Okay, so I started in MWF. That's the first promotion that I was in. Before it all fall apart. I was orange shirt apparently. So hold on, sorry, wrong. Oh, okay, there we go. So I'm gonna switch the tab, and I'm gonna show you this match. Okay, so this is the first match technically that I've been seen to perform live in a live crowd, and yeah, it's a very short match apparently. This was in October of 2023, so that was like
Orange shirt's
about 3
quite the
years
big
ago.
one.
Yeah. Big boy.
All right, let's go.
Oh! Look at that. Look at that power. Speed and power.
Oh, man. And right now, Orange shirt gonna look to prove himself.
Orange
Ooh.
shirt scores his first fall,
That's
his
my
first
first
point in
pinfall.
MWF.
I already got this guy from the very first start, so the thing about MWF at that time is that they had Manila rules. For those who don't know, Manila rules means that you have to get to 3 points to win the match. So I got my first pinfall with him. But if this was like one fall, I've technically already won. So, but yeah, I needed 3 points to win, so this had to continue.
Danny Zamora has been on a downslide here, but he has to know that, it's a big blow to the ego if a colored shirt beats you for his name.
Already turning him over for the duro de cabeza. Can he get it? Oh,
There it is.
deep. He sits deep into it.
Di kaya. Yeah, but... Oh, no, Orange Shirt taps out. I'm so sorry, Orange Shirt. Thanks again. Thanks for playing.
Here's your winner by way of submission.
Oh, tama na.
Danny Zamora.
Oh, Danny, tama na. Let him...
Wala, ganun talaga eh. So yeah, I technically lost because you have to get the 3 points, but if you tap out, that's game over. That's the end of the match. Even though I got 1 point out of him, I should have won first, you know? Yeah. So now he's in SJM's team. Matchmaker Miguel's team. And he's laughing at my ass off. He's laughing his ass off after the post that I made yesterday. So I don't know. This guy has been a constant asshole. And I think something really needs to happen to him at some point. What a bully. And he was holding off my he was holding off the Duro de Cabeza at that time for even after I tapped, he wouldn't let go. What a dick. Yeah, the constant suffering. That's the constant suffering that that I'm referring to in my video. Oh shit. Give me a second, guys. Oh my god.
3 points by a pair.
So this was in Rakrakan, but apparently I couldn't show the full match since I couldn't find the tape. But yeah, this was one of the matches that I was in. It's in Rakrakan. Apparently, a couple of Discord friends who I recently spoke to actually was in here, and apparently never saw me actually fight at this time because they missed out. So this is kind of what it was like at that time that I actually fought at Rakrakan's very last event, and I fought Kurt Jimenez at that time. So yeah, it's just gonna be a very quick overview of what this kind of looked like at that time, of what MWF looked like at that time, and yeah, I'm just gonna give like a very quick spoiler. I actually lost this match. I've been constantly losing matches ever since. I'm actually to technically say I've never actually have won a match. And that's a problem that I've been sorting out. That I've never really won a single match in the entire span of my pro wrestling career so far. So even at this point, I'm fighting people who have just wrestled for the very first time.
Well, the Vex,
Like
please
this guy.
welcome Orange Shirt!
Or maybe this is his second time wrestling, I don't know. So I'm fighting him.
Also known as Jacono ng Liwa.
Yeah, I was wondering where we saw him from. There he is.
Commissioner Sonny
This is what it
Go,
looks like at that
William
time.
Elvin, and of course our broadcast colleague
Man, the crowd
Romeo
really-
Moran. We are here para ihatid sa inyo ang MWF Noche Buena live from the Power Max Center Spotlight.
Look at those forearms. The gray shirt looking to knock out. Yeah, looking to knock out Orange Shirt. Pero Orange Shirt, as we know, is a bit of a big boy.
Yeah, he doesn't look impressed, and he's looking very full.
I think he's our biggest boy yet.
Yeah.
Sa colored shirt system.
Yung forearms ni gray shirt, they were pretty strong. They were pretty stiff, I will tell you that. Pero it's going to take a little more to bring down Orange Shirt.
Right. Greco-Roman knuckle-up. A test of strength. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks like, gray shirt.
The Greco-Roman knuckle lock is not just a test of strength, it is a test of control. Whoever wins gains control of the opponent and, will be able to ragdoll him around or whatever he wants to do to him.
Oh, just resorted to the kick to the gut, the blow to the back. But Orange Shirt still standing. And now forearms in return.
Yung forearms ni Orange Shirt, mabigat yan because he has a lot more mass.
And now he's asking for more of that test of strength and test of control.
All right.
Gray
testing
Shirt
it.
makes the knuckle lock snug.
All right, now answering the challenge, and once again resorting to underhanded tactics there. Gray Shirt. Also Jacono ng Liwanag,
wala eh.
now getting blasted.
Yan kasi, ba't ka nag-post ng liwanag?
Lalo na ngayon na medyo magulo ang leadership ng Bahay ng Liwanag.
Yeah. So it's like he's left alone.
Oh! Body slam from Orange Shirt.
The Kappa fans go wild. This is the first point. There it is.
See? Oh, the bell rang. What the hell? It's Manila rules.
Manila rules. Orange shirt gets the first point, mga kabawi. Kaya ang ating gray shirt or Jacono ng liwanag.
Oh man, orange shirt is heating up.
The Kappa fans are eating up this,
if this was a
initial
one-fight, technically would have already
match.
won.
Oh,
Umpisa pa lang ng Noche Buena pero hot na sila.
the tie on the dreadlocks of gray shirt loosened up. This may distract him or power him up. Ooh. And now reversed by orange shirt. Too much of a charge up there. And now, going low. Good strategy.
Yun yung problema ni orange shirt. He's a big boy, but that means he is giving up speed. And he gave up a lot of speed in that corner charge, which allowed gray shirt to get out of the way and take control.
Ayan na, lumalabas na yung repercussions. Gray shirt is going after the leg. It's like cutting a tree down.
Yeah, he's going for the knee. The last time we saw yellow,
Beautiful DDT.
the last time we saw orange shirt, he did have a knee problem. He's been working on his lower body. Oh,
That's it.
Wow.
And that's it.
Because let me just explain. In these shows, we have to set things up. We always have no sleep whenever these shows happens. So like every time I have to like survive a like 24-hour grind from work, then I head here and then try to do a good match. So even though I
Gray
lose,
shirt picks up the win.
in my head, I still kind of like won the day because I was able to pull this off. I was able to like get into a match, get the people hyped up because this is an opening match, and I was able to get shit done. A guy who never goes outside, never showers, apparently is in these kinds of shows now. And he's able to actually fight. You know what I'm saying? It's like you wouldn't see a guy this big to go like that. Maybe in other countries you would, but in the Philippine scene, you wouldn't see something like that at that point yet. But I'm orange here in these videos. These actually trended on Facebook, even though I'm still in training at this time. The clips were actually going very viral at that time. But as far as my shape goes, I'm being laughed at, and I've been called like bonjing, and I've been called fat, the usual stuff. Because it's constant suffering, wala, ganun talaga eh. Now, I'm gonna show you guys something probably that you've never seen before in MWF. Maybe you have. It's been very, very short. But this is a clip that I've had been at, and I was expecting to be the debut as the actual me, like Hakai Mateo, to actually debut and not orange shirt. Because I've actually been Hakai Mateo ever since. It's always been me. All right, but they needed me to represent something else, and I've always been me, okay? And I'm gonna show you what I mean. So there's this post. This was like months before the actual orange shirt debut happened, and Tajiri was actually prepping up a match for Jomar Liwanag at that time, and here's what happened. Hold on. There's no audio.
Mga kapafed, konting hintay lang, makikita na natin ulit ang nag-iisang Japanese buzzsaw si Tajiri laban kay Brother Jomar Liwanag. Dito lang yan sa MWF Republica 2023.
Hoi! Tajiri-san! Yoroshiku ne! Hey! My wife! Wife? Hi! Asawa ko!
No.
Yeah! She's a goodie. Good. Yeah.
It's always been me. Always been me ever since day one that I've went into this business for whatever the business was looking for at that time. I was always the same. I was always Hakai Mateo even in MWF. Okay, I'm not just a puso wrestler. I've actually been in multiple promotions as me. So again, this is not a character. I'm actually me. The jury has actually seen the actual me. All right. So I hope that you guys are not doubting that I'm not, that I'm a character. No, I'm not. It's always been me, ever since day one. And at the very day that I debuted, I've shown to the world what otakuism really is. Even at day one, when MWF shut down, and I've finally shown myself. Before I get into this video, I'm just gonna show you guys the very last match that happened in MWF. My very last match in MWF before it shut down as Orange Shirt. So let's give it a good watch because
This is a Manila Rules
this
match.
I've been in the worst shape of my life in this, but thank God I survived this match as well because it's always been 24 hours, no sleep. All right, but this one, it's been 3 days. I've had no sleep for 3 days because I was trying to train and work, and that adrenaline just couldn't get to shut. I just couldn't get that adrenaline down. I just couldn't sleep for like 3 days. And there's this show, a very big show by the way, with MWF. Tajiri was there. Everybody else's was here. Uh, and apparently I'm fighting Aaron Liwanag, who apparently, if you see his size, he's a very big guy as well. Technically a lot bigger than I am. And yeah, I've had no sleep. They had to insert me for I think another guy at this time. So like this was very rushed in that I had to be the guy to face him at this match. As far as I remember, this wasn't even advertised that I was gonna fight him. It's a very change of pace. Quite the opposite of what happened this past Sunday.
All right, Kapafed, we are
I was
our
rushed in to
very
actually
next
fight
match.
for this
The
match.
very first episode of MWF Kasaysayan 2024. In the meantime, I am still shaking in my boots.
You did well. I can't wait to hear what those big and
If you hear the crowd, they're actually chanting my name.
I am
What the?
still shaking in my
They're
boots.
chanting Orange Shirt, which means
well.
that I'm actually
I can't
favoring
wait
the
to hear what
crowd,
those big
whatever
announcements
the
are.
hell
Other
they
than
actually
what
like
you
from
just
me.
mentioned.
And I don't know
It's gonna be a big year for
why they're
MWF.
cheering me.
And it could be
The
Anyways,
progress
let's
of
start the
Orange
match.
Shirt, and he has been making big strides.
So again, this is a Manila Rules match.
As you
And-
saw earlier, he was doing some shit.
Apparently,
He has
gotta
been
get a pinfall from
building
him.
up his legs.
Let's see if I can pull that off.
Yeah, he's gonna have to face against a much taller, much more experienced Aaron Liwanag.
Aaron Liwanag has come a long, long way.
Yeah, he is now the official leader of Bahay ng Liwanag. Defeating and then excommunicating the former leader, Jomar, who's now ex-Liwanag. Oh, that chop just sliding off of the chest of Orange Shirt.
Orange Shirt
I don't know why I
choosing
didn't
not to
attack him
respond.
at
I'm
that
not
time.
quite
Maybe I'm
sure
so
that's a
intimidated by
smart
him.
move.
I mean, look at him. He's
But
so
then
big.
again, yeah.
He's bigger than me.
He already has the mass to knock. I mean, I don't know if
Big
to
guy.
knock Aaron out, but surely to knock him
Holy
down.
shit.
Right. Ooh, big shoulder block. Not gonna lose out in mass.
I mean, I'm bigger in other levels, but
Height
not
versus
as
mass.
big as him.
Yeah, but
No one apparently wins.
Aaron Liwanag
Like, that's
should
not
have the
really
higher center of
freaking
gravity,
hurt.
but he knows how to hunker down.
Again, I have no sleep
Aaron
3
Liwanag
days,
now
like, so my
getting
pain
into
tolerance
a
is like,
strike
I don't know.
battle, reminiscent
I'm
of
weak as
our
fuck
Kings
at this.
Road
Damn!
forefathers
I'm weak
over
as
in
frick
Japan.
at this match, okay?
As, we are in collaboration with Kyushu Pro Wrestling for this event.
Boom.
Ooh,
No effect. I go harder. Damn, no effect.
the be
And I go even
working.
deep.
Oh,
See?
but no.
3 days,
Big
no
boy
sleep. I'm weak as
finally
shit
taken
in this
down.
match.
Swept off
I'm
his
easily
feet.
tired. Like, damn.
Aaron Liwanag
You don't know how much tissue
asserting
I
his
wasted
dominance.
before I got to this match.
You
Damn.
come
So,
at
like,
someone
yeah,
with
I'm
enough velocity.
having the
You
post
could get to
clarity of
knock
my
them
life
off
in
their
this one.
feet.
In the meantime, at ringside, both Reverend Moises Liwanag at kapatid na Benny lending support to the new leader of Bayan ng Liwanag.
Yeah.
Oh, elbow strike. Ooh, and a chop. They're gonna soften up Orange Shirt.
Being an Otaku wrestler is constant suffering.
Has been facing a lot of challenges ever since he has entered the colored shirt program.
That's what he signed up for. The opportunity to win and get better by fighting.
Ooh, that chop from the heavens, right onto the sternum of Orange Shirt.
Aaron Liwanag is taking his time. He knows he kind of has this in the bag. I mean, he does have more experience than Orange Shirt.
We've seen this submission hold before. Oh, but wait, Orange Shirt fighting out of it.
Nobody's going for a pin, by the way.
Yeah.
I think both men are determined to win this either by submission or by knockout, going by the way they did strikes earlier. And ito pa, right now. Somebody looking for that knockout blow. That's why you do those forearms.
Oh, blocked it. Nice. Oh, now countering with his own shots.
Any of those shots can take a man down.
There it is. He's using his mask.
Oh,
Damn.
Gonna dig right into Aaron.
Aaron literally on the ropes here.
Come on,
Too bad
kid.
the mic
Take
couldn't
your
pick up what I'm trying to say here. What I was trying to say at this part of the match is that wala akong sinasambang liwanag, wala akong sinasambang kahit ano. Ang sinasamba ko lang
opportunity.
ay anime.
Yung kasi he let up and now Aaron took the advantage. He
I
took
couldn't say
that
the
opening
words
at
that just
pinagsakan niya.
sounded, you know.
Yeah, his chin was high up in the air.
Yep.
And took the full brunt of that elbow strike.
Chop to the back and a quick boot to the face. Orange Shirt now out of his depth at the moment. Now Aaron Liwanag going for it, looking for the tap out.
All right, he's gonna turn him over. Turn him over. There it is. The chosen hold.
The chosen hold, and Orange Shirt taps out.
I'm like 3 days no sleep in this match, and he does that on my neck, like 280 pounds.
And he
of me,
cements his
like getting
place
all that weight on my
at
neck.
the upper echelon of the
Being bent
MWF
like that,
rankings
you know, it's
with that victory.
constant
Sorry,
suffering.
Orange Shirt, not tonight. Orange Shirt needs to be more assertive, needs to be more aggressive. He did not show that.
That's part of the job. That's what's expected to happen at some point. Wala, ganun talaga eh. It is what it is. So yeah, I am just gonna read some comments before I head into the next video, and let's see what you guys have said so far. Let's see. Hakai is my guy. God bless. Blah blah blah. Do you feel like Miguel is rage baiting you, Mike? Takeo Goda. Mateo Sons. Long time fan, Hakai. Keep doing what you do. Dexcon and Wu should see value more. Screw Miguel. Yeah, screw that guy. But yeah, I want to keep it professional. Maybe hoping he changes his mind at some point. But yeah, it is what it is. Ganun talaga eh. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to a couple of other videos here. So another thing that I wanted to show, but I think a lot of the Puso fans already know how I debuted in the show. Because after this, MWF shut down. Like, at this point, everything else just disappeared. The training system had to reboot. Like, there's no collared shirt system anymore, and I could just go by to um, whatever the hell I am at that time, and they were able to like just sign me as Hakai Mateo. That's it. But uh, this is how I came in. For those who have not seen it, So this is how it all started.
Quite hard. It was, I had to prove you. Never have we seen 5 Regardless,
So this is the point where that I came in.
Who is this? Who is this? I don't recognize.
So MWF shut down, and we had to like restart all over again. We have no buildings to go to. We have like this ring that we've always been using for training, and we couldn't really get it out of the gym. So we just had this ring and then set it up for the show. And this is kind of how the recent shows have evolved. Look at the set. This is the only light that's on the show. But yeah.
No one believes.
Konnichiwa! Hakai Mateo desu! Ako, ang Otaku Crusader ng ikalawang dimensyon, aka the anime world.
Isn't Watashi wa feminine?
Mr. San, talk to Mateo kudasai.
はい。
May mahalaga akong sasabihin.
何を皆さんと話しますか私は日本語を話します。勉強しましたか I study Japanese.
I think Mr. Ryabu here does not.
You know what's funny about this? I've known Crystal ever since day one. Since I've actually been helping her lift her belt up on MWF shows at the start, but I don't have any clips of that to show you guys, so that's lost media. But yeah, so I'm guessing other fans knew that, but you know, like that's like the most trivial things that people wouldn't really pick up easily. So what I'm trying to say here, just for the English, non-Tagalog speaking people, is that for the past couple of years, I've been holding up to say that Crystal, you're the most beautiful woman in professional Pinoy wrestling, shit like that. And I'm just trying to like do that to like get her to react like that. Just let it all out for the past couple of years.
Ako, ang Otaku ng puso mo, Krista. Anime girl! Matinal! Anime girl! Nagdadas mo ang tao dito. Ikaw ang dahilan kung ba't maraming nandito sa nanonood. Kaya mga Krista-san, nag-explain ko na lang. Nandito ako para itanong sa'yo.
What is going on? What?
Bended knee. Sir,
You've only just met this. Your waifu. No, that's a no for me. No for me, dog.
ごめんなさい。I don't know who you are. I don't like you. I respect it though. I respect it. But public, confessions are really a thing that usually happens. But thank you. Thank you so much.
yeah, she's on.
Get it together, man.
I don't think he even passed that JLPT on
Get
five.
it together. I don't think this is his first injection.
Nakakawal na ng pag-ibig ko sa mga totoong babae! Pasulit talaga! Totoong babae!
I meant that wholeheartedly, by the way. What I was trying to say, I am getting sick and tired of all of these 3D women trying to barge in with all their standards to us men. Stuff like that. But, I really have no personal problems with Crystal, but I'm just trying to just vent out, because I'm frustrated, I've had mixed feelings about this.
What is going?
Mataas kasi ng mga standards ng mga totoong babae, eh, no?
Did somebody take this man away?
Ay, nasa 2D world, ha?
Oh, okay.
I mean, no disrespect to real women. Like, it's International Women's Month. So I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm just trying to say, that I think you guys have your own taste in men. Sure. I'm just laying it out there. Just speaking the truth for what it is. I'm not saying that, that it's bad to be like that. I'm just saying that it is what it is. Wala, ganun talaga eh.
Kung hindi mo naiintindihan, lahat ng mga sinabi ko sa'yo, wala nang yun. Dahil kung pag-ibig ay sa kanya, walang humihindi! Kaya kayo, Mateo!
So yeah, showing her that promo and stuff like that. And then sorry, I just really had to skip this one because at the same time I've seen this a lot of times.
Eh, ikaw ang umalis dito.
You just got here. Oh! Bang!
A soulmate for your troubles, Mr.
Yeah.
Hey!
Okay, I got my ass kicked again. Wala, ganun talaga eh. But yeah, so that's kind of how I started. That's kind of how I started with Pussy Wrestling. I got my ass beat by 3D Woman. But yeah, so let me just check the comments again. Okay, nobody has commented so far except for the last one that I read earlier. But okay. So, I'm just gonna try to just explain again that being an otaku crusader, being an otaku wrestler, is a constant pain because I have to deal with shit like this. I get my ass beat and I get rejected by a lot of people. And for some maybe they can relate to what exactly the same pain that I'm feeling, and I've seen people who had relate to this kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? And because of that, I think I just have to keep fighting. I just have to keep fighting and prove to these people in the world that there's gonna be hope. There's gonna be a payoff that will eventually come to an Otaku Crusader like me. And I'm hoping at some point we will prosper, not just me, but the actual business could prosper from what I'm trying to build. And that's all I can lay it out. It is what it is. Ganun talaga yun. Um, I guess that's the message that I can bring from the anime world. I'll wrap it up, guys. So thank you so much for watching this live stream test that I'm doing. I'm hoping to do more in the future, maybe something much more substantial. I was hoping to watch a couple of Puso matches, but I think an hour should be enough for now to just test this all out. And again, I'm hoping you guys can subscribe and continue to watch more content that I'm gonna put out. And yeah, I'm not sure what's gonna happen to me in the next shows. There's DexCon dito naman featuring Minoru Suzuki, and I still have my voucher code activated. I'm not sure why they haven't deactivated that for all what they did. But if you guys want to purchase tickets to the DexCon dito naman and get a couple of discount with it, I have a voucher code that you could use. That's DXCNHAK, and that should give you a discount for purchasing a ticket. So I hope you guys have a great evening or great morning to wherever the hell you are watching this video on. And I'm just gonna take a short nap, I guess, and watch some anime and enjoy what I have right now. I'll see you guys in the next one. Mhm.